Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? Everybody here? Hey, what's up his way? Australian Radio Indy, how y'all doing? Daddy Duck 365, Tin Can Gardener. Let's see here who else we got. We got a lot of people up here. Good morning, good morning. Anyway, we got a bunch of people watching this morning. There's Voon Chow. How are you this morning, Voon? Oh, Lord. Hold on just 1 second. Anyway, did everybody get a good night's sleep last night? Good deal, good deal. Good. I slept a little bit. I slept a little bit. I didn't sleep as much as I needed to. The arm's doing a little bit better. It's not as swelled as it was. I took some anti-inflammatory, and it's doing pretty good. Hey, good morning, New Hampshire. How are y'all doing? I love New Hampshire. Oh, we got a few things planned for this morning. A few things going on. We're getting used to I don't even know if we're going to continue with the morning thing or not. It's kind of half working for us, half not working for us. So I don't know exactly what we're going to do. We're not good at doing scheduled things. We're horrible at doing scheduled things. A lot of people are real good at doing scheduled things. We're the absolute opposite. So, hey Jan, how are y'all doing? Oh goodness. Yep. Let's see here. When did you? I'm not even sure if I watched Jan's meatloaf video or not. I think I did. We're going to run outside and see how the day looks this morning. Hold on just a second. Man, it's cool out here this morning. How is it where everybody else is at? Is it a cool morning where everybody else is at, or is it? And it's about, hold on a minute, I'll tell you how cool it is out here this morning. It is 50 degrees. There's a hummingbird flying at my head. 50 degrees out here today in Georgia. So it's a cool morning this morning. For sure. For sure a cool morning this morning. How cool is it for everybody else out there? Hey, Ken. How are you? It's a cool morning for everybody. 20 degrees Celsius. That's 20 degrees Celsius. I can never keep up with Celsius. We're at it's 51 degrees here. It's 50 here. We're a whole lot further south than Voon too, which is crazy for it to be that cold. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I think it's all the smoke that is entering in the atmosphere from all those fires out west. That's what I think is going on. I think it's causing it to be colder this time of year than normal. Usually around 1st of October, it's usually mid 60s in the morning. It's usually not in the 50s in the morning. But it's 80 and muggy, about to rain. Oh, I bet it is. I bet it is down there in South Florida. 20 degrees Celsius, what would that be? What would 20 degrees Celsius, 68 Fahrenheit? His way, the engineer he would know that. Doug always knows. If you don't know the math, talk to Commander Bacon. He knows the math. He always knows the math. But anyway, that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Well, we got a few things going on this morning. Tina's been up all night with the baby, so I have no idea if she'll be on or not. She's had a rough night and a rough morning. We stayed up late, later than we should have, watching that presidential debate. I don't know. Did anybody watch that? That was a cage match. Anyway, it was pretty good debate, but a lot of yelling and fussing. 80 degrees there, John Oma. Where you at, John? I don't know where John's at. Hey, thank you, June. You're sweet. You're very sweet. She says she don't matter when we're gonna come on. She's gonna make it. That's very sweet. I really do appreciate that. Boy, wasn't it though, Tin Can Gardner? That was exactly what that was. 48 here in Oklahoma. Yep, it's we're right there with you, man. We're at 50. We're at 50. You're in Florida. But it's cool this morning. I mean, it warms up fast around here, but it's cool this morning. Oh, I know how it is, man. I was on the phone right before I got onto this. But yeah, that's for the main part. I work for myself, so I can do it. I just called everybody early this morning and told them I wouldn't be here from here to here, and not to call. And I mean, it works out pretty good for me to do it. The problem is with Tina, though, if she's been up all night with the baby, it's real hard for her to get up and get going after she's been up all night with the baby. So, but at the same time, with us having 3 kids, it's real hard for Tina to hit any kind of a schedule whatsoever, having 3 kids, because she don't ever know what's going on. She don't know when one of them's sick, when one of them's upset, when one of them's, this, that, or the other. So she has to, who's got whatever. But anyway, Cabin Creek, how you doing this morning? They're 43. 43 in Kentucky this morning. Man, what's crazy is the difference between Kentucky and Central Georgia. We're north central is where we are. So between Kentucky and here, there's only a what's that, a 7-degree difference. That's not a whole lot of difference. But and it's hard to believe we're cooler than North Carolina, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Jan saying hey to everybody. Oh, that's Chicken Johnny using his phone. Hey, Chicken Johnny. Okay, good deal. Good deal. Good deal. Everybody saying hey to everybody. That's cool. But yeah, what's cool is Australian Radio Indy. They're in the middle of the night over in Australia. It's in the middle of the night, and we're in the early in the morning over here. So that is really interesting. You always know that. You know that they're going into summer while we're going into winter, and vice versa. You know that it's in the middle of the morning here. It's in the middle of the night over there. But when you're talking to somebody at the same time, it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat because you don't see that much. You picked up your new baby 15 egg layers. Just put them in the brooder. Cool, Tony. Hey, Life with JT, how are you doing? Hadn't seen you in a while. Seems like I'm really busy working all the time. Now that's the cold front has come through. We're going to start hurting again. Yeah, that's the same with us, Cabin Creek. We're in construction. And it's not really the cold that messes us up so much, it's the rain. If they can't get a footing out of the ground, that means that we do gunite swimming pools. They can't get a pool out of the ground because they can't pour. We come to a screeching halt. Let's see here. Hey, Toby Northern, how are you this morning? Good morning. And Got the hours and started the month. Cool, y'all are in review. His Way's in review. Congratulations, His Way. That is awesome. Hey, Gail, Southern Living. How are you doing this morning? Hey, thank y'all for everybody who helped with His Way. Thank y'all very much. And keep watching them. Don't stop watching them now. Stopping in before work. Just moved to Las Vegas. Let's see here. It's been a roller coaster ride. Hey, Tony and Leanne Larson live right out there by Las Vegas. They live in Pahrump. I used to take the time difference whenever I was overseas. Was trying to talk to my wife. Yeah, I'll bet. I'll bet. Tin Can Gardener. That's crazy. He says, Australian Radio Indy says, when you drive to Dallas, Texas, from Sydney, Australia, it's 15 hours real flying time, but only 1 hour on the clock. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, absolutely. I agree the same. Much appreciation on everybody who rolled ours His Way. But thank you to everybody who rolled His Way's playlist and are helping them along. I need coffee too, Gail. I definitely do. I had a little bit of coffee in there. I forgot to bring it out with me. I'm going to have to go back and get it in just a minute. But yeah, thank y'all for everybody who helped roll His Way's home playlist. And hey, when you get down to getting your time, there's something a little trick that got us that I want to mention. When you've been playing for over a year, the last day of last year is going to drop off. So we had about a week where we had a whole bunch of views that they dropped off. So all of a sudden we had just a little bit of watch time. And then when those days dropped off that week that we had a whole lot of views, all of a sudden we were a long way away from the monetization. So just be careful of that when you go to get monetized, and watch for that, optimal time or whatever. But it said Toby Northern just watched your dog eat a grape. This boxer do the same thing. Yeah, we were just talking about Tana's mama had a little dog that ate grapes. That's weird. What got that conversation started is Tony at our cabin in the woods, Willow, his dog, eats cantaloupe and dried cantaloupe. Dogs will eat some crazy things. They definitely will. Good morning, Ed's Attention to Detail. How are y'all doing this morning? Good to see y'all. We got 14 people on here. We got a whole bunch going on this morning. But yeah, it's like I was saying, it's cool out here. What temperature is it over there in Arkansas, Ed? It said Ken's Toby Northern says Ken's Maple Leaf Origin stuff. LOL. Thanks for watching. Grapes aren't good for dogs. No, they're not. But pullets. Your dogs eat pullets. That's what Tony got out there. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Anyway, I like getting up in the morning. I like telling everybody good morning, man. I do. That's a good part of my day, is to tell everybody good morning and being nice to everybody and getting along with everybody. I like waking up happy. I don't like waking up upset and mad. That's just no way to wake up. You got to wake up happy, man. You start your day happy and everything's happy. And Cabin Creek can tell you they do construction. Anybody else on here who does construction is building a house. He knows that. If you start out all womped up, your whole day's going to go womped up. Just like if you start a wall out like that. So it's a whole lot better just to start out happy. Is anyone hunting this year yet? I don't know. We probably got some people in here hunting. We're not yet. I think it's October 17th is opening day here. God's best to everyone. Yes, he is, Toby Northern. I 100% agree with you. 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. So John Oma got to go. God bless you, John. God bless you. Thank you for coming by. I sure do appreciate it. Chicken Johnny's got a lot of work to do, man. He's harvesting those groceries every day. He does a real good job at all that. We're gonna be hunting deer down there. Daddy Duck is hunting. He's already started. He's probably hunting duck. It's cool in Texas. It is cool over here. It is real cool. It's warming up fast, but it's cool here. Early teal season just ended. Need to get my tags, Ken Gardner says. Where you go hunting at down there, Tin Can Gardner? I know there's a lot of people getting ready for hunting season. Whole lot of people getting ready for hunting season. I don't hunt very much. I hunt a little bit. I will go hunting. I don't mind hunting. I like hunting. I mean, I know how to hunt. I know how to field dress a deer. I know how to process a deer if I need to. But I just don't go. I got a place to hunt. I got a nice place to hunt. I mean, we own the land, but I just don't go. I don't ever have time to really. I would like to, but it's just there's other things that take priority to it. But good morning from Elizabethtown, Kentucky. November 17th rifle season, Gail says in Texas. Used to hunt in Colorado, Tin Can Gardner says. Well, the deer down there, I've hunted in Florida a little bit. I don't know in South Florida, but I have hunted. Did you? She put her deer up on her video. Gail got a big buck. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. You should try to say good day, mate, and see the looks you get. I'll bet. And hey, I've been through that a little bit, but that was when I went to New York. I went to New York City and was walking down the street, in Manhattan, and I'm used to everybody that makes eye contact with you. Everybody look at you, try to make eye contact with you, and you go, "Hey, how you doing? Good morning." You say that to everybody you see. That's just how you do here. Try that in New York, man. People were jumping away from me, thinking I was trying to sell them something or attack them or whatever. They were just jumping back like that when I was walking down the street in Manhattan. When I kept talking to them like that, and but this was several years ago, way before the internet. I was in my 20s. I think the internet might have been out there, but it wasn't very big, and people weren't used to people now like they that are different from them. But boy, man, you talking about getting some looks from some people when they heard my voice come out and I was saying hey to everybody. They didn't understand that, and I didn't understand them acting like that. So I think Kaylee is a hunter. Yeah, cool. But they were like that in Colorado too. Yeah, I can't. I had a hard time doing New York. Hey, Colleen, how are you doing this morning? Good to see you this morning. I'm feeling better. I'm just kind of my hand's still squashed. It's not near as bad as it was, but it's a lot better. So I mean, just every day gets you a little bit better. You keep on keeping on. You keep on getting a little better than you was the day before. So I'm doing pretty decent. When you lived in Rhode Island, they made fun of her Southern accent. I believe that. It's funny. Everybody with the internet has gotten more used to everybody, and kind of understands everybody's kind of ways just a little bit better, and that's a good thing. I think the internet's been a two-edged sword. It's they do the same thing here, Jan. Everybody talks to each other. I bet, Daddy Duck. I bet you can get some looks up there like that. Yeah, everybody down here, that Gail, like Jan was saying, it's just like that down here, and it probably is where most of y'all people are. When a car drives by, we're waving at them. We're, hey, how y'all doing? You know, and I mean, it's just the way it is down here. You're, hey, how you doing? How's your mom and them? That's what you're doing. Good morning. How are you doing, Angie? Angie was laughing more reloaded is on. Let's see here. Everybody saying hey to everybody. It's so nice having this little community in YouTube where everybody knows everybody and everybody's nice to everybody and everybody cares about everybody. And that's so cool because it's all over the country. That's the coolest thing about YouTube that other people don't have. And your little, your Facebook communities or whatever, you just really don't have that like that. It's not all over the country. It's all over the world. I mean, we got, 3, maybe 4 different countries that are represented on here on this live feed this morning. So it's really, really awesome. Ken saying Tin Can Gardner just watched your Save the Bees using a vacuum is genius. Oh, it is with bees. Vacuum cleaners come in real handy. There's rolling and getting it done north of 7. I didn't see. Yeah, there you are. Listening to the birds. Hey, we love you too, Ken. Definitely do. This community's like Cheers. Where's Norm? Norm's probably me. If there was going to be a Norm, I'm a Norm. Tina makes fun of me all the time. She says I'm full of useless information. And I am absolutely full of useless information that don't mean nothing about nothing. And let's see. Gail says, I say Canada, hi, Ken. Yeah, it's awesome though. Having all y'all different friends on here is absolutely awesome. I really do love it. Yeah, Frank is Norm. That's about right. I'm bad about knowing all kind of stuff that I shouldn't know about. I was like last night, and I ain't trying to make nobody mad on here. I picked up something on that debate. Did anybody watch that thing? Yes, I am the Norm. But the funny thing about that whole debate, no matter which side you were on, was that they just kept arguing back and forth with one another. And they just kept arguing back and forth with one another. And I mean, it don't matter who started it and who finished it. They just both wouldn't shut up arguing it. And they was both like, the funny thing with both of them was the economy crashed because we shut down the economy. Now, I'm not saying they didn't need to shut down the economy. I'm not saying we did need to shut down the economy. I'm not putting my opinion in there. But the funny thing was, both sides were saying, you had shut down the economy, or you did shut down the economy. And then both sides were saying, had to shut down the economy, or I'm going to shut down the economy. And both of them was bad when they weren't the ones that was shutting it down. And both of them was good when they was the ones that was shutting it down. So it was, just both sides of the fence on both arguments. So, but, it was like a couple of kids. Yeah, you're right, Ken. It was absolutely crazy. It was hard to listen to them. It really was. It was torturous. It was, yep. Grumpy old man. That was exactly what it was. It was grumpy old man. That was what went on. To me, it was funny because, both of them was blaming the other one, for shutting down the economy, or that they would shut down the economy. And then both of them were very dependent on, like, Biden said he'd shut it down again, and Trump was real defending on him saying he did in the first place. So, but the other one was bad when they did it. So, go figure. It's just politics. Said, can I be Woody? Yeah, that's that grumpy old man. That was funny. Yeah, two grumpy old men wouldn't be mature adults. Yeah, that's about the truth. I think I don't think we're going to have another debate. I really don't think there'll be another one. But if there is another one, I think it'll be. I think they'll both dial it down a little bit, which is a good thing, you know. So, but it's like Tony Walsh said in his video, man. We've lost the ability to agree to disagree, and we got to do that no matter what. If you got neighbors, even though you think that, man, they're the reason the country's getting ruined, no matter what side you're on. If you think, man, my neighbor is opposite of me on politics and they're the reason the country is ruined, well, man, that's not true. Just because they think different than you, we got to love our neighbor, man. We got to be nice to our neighbor, even though they don't agree with us. Find some common ground, get along with one another. We got to figure out how to do that again. That's what made America a great country. That's what makes everybody in the world a great country. Is that, despite our differences, we all stick together. And that's what we need to do. Let's see here. Oh, Tina did go through the roof. She's just screaming at the TV. Yeah, I was shocked there was a debate at all. Yeah, I hate the mudslinging. I did too. No, he ain't gonna. Yeah, he ain't gonna dial it down, Angie. He probably won't. Yeah, you can. You can disagree with people without hating them. You absolutely can. And I disagree with it. I've got my views and I've posted it on here how I feel. Don't talk politics in public. I do. I mean, I will. I'll tell you my we are Americans before. That's right, Angie. We sure are. And I mean, I'll tell you right now, I'm a Trump supporter. I'm a Republican. I'm for the NRA. I'm against abortion. These are things I stand on, and I don't mind being vocal about it, and telling somebody. But at the same time, I've got a mother-in-law that's Tina's mother is 100. She hates Trump. She hates the ground he walks on. And you know what? We don't talk about Trump around her because she's 76 years old, and I respect her. And I let her say what she wants to say, even though I completely don't agree with it when she's around here, because I love her. I care about her. And, she has the reason she's been a Democrat her whole life. And she doesn't understand that, a lot of the things that's going on. And even if she did, she doesn't agree with me on it. So should I sacrifice the relationship for a wonderful woman who is wonderful and great and has been very good to my wife over me, over my opinion, over what I think? No, I'm not going to do that. So we're going to be quiet and we're going to be nice. Yeah, tend to keep my opinion to yourself. That's after all, it's all opinions. Yep. But I think the main thing, you have friends that think Trump is a bomb, not judging anyone's opinion. But don't you find him embarrassing at times? Yes, I do. 100%. I do find Trump embarrassing at times. I wish he wouldn't be as vocal as he is about a lot of things he does. At the same time, I am glad he stands up to people. But this is the thing with me. I'm in construction and I'm working. We're eating. I'm big and fat and I like to eat. Usually it's usually always like that. During a conservative economy, when they knock restrictions off the bank, we work. When they don't, we don't work, and it shuts down, and it starts going all the way around. So that's why I tend to usually always vote conservative. Christ first, family second, human being third, American fourth, conservative fifth. That's right. I 100% agree with that. And the world is watching. Yep, they sure are. Let's see here. Hey, Hobby Farm Homestead. As long as my father-in-law don't bring up politics, we all get along great. Yeah, I think that's every family in the world is going through that right now. But bottom line is we gotta love each other. You know, Charlie Daniels said it best. This is about America. This ain't about the whole world, but it is about the whole world too. But have y'all ever heard that song "God Bless America Again"? He said, what was the words of that song? He said, "We'll all stick together, and you can put that in the bank. That's the cowboys and the hippies and the rebels and the Yanks." That's the way America should be, 100%. That we'll all stick together. We'll all be one group. That we might argue amongst ourselves, but at the end of the day, we're one America. We're one group of people. If California is on fire and hurting, we're on fire and hurting. The North and South have had all kind of problems, but during 9/11, I'm gonna tell you, every church in Georgia that I went to, every single one, I love that song too, but every single one was praying for people in New York, getting water together, getting stuff together to try to help, to do anything they can, loading up trucks to go up there to go to work, to help New York during 9/11. During the Orlando shootings down there, every church I know was praying for them people in Orlando. Despite the differences, they were just praying for them because that's it, Angie. We're one people, and that's what we need. We need more of the one people. We're one government. We might not think in Bremen, Georgia. We might not think the way that people think in Chicago, Illinois. But when all them people or Illinois, but when them people are getting shot up there, my heart goes out to those families that their kids got shot. I want to. I worry about them. I care about them. When California's on fire, I don't agree with California's politics, but Lord help, I don't want them on fire. I don't want that smoke to happen. I don't want everybody to be affected with it. So, I 100% care about them and praying for them. And that's what we need in America. Well, that's true. I agree with you there. Gail, I 100% agree. But yep, we're one people. And well, Frank for president. Yeah. Hey, I wouldn't do it. I would not do that job if they give it to me. I would. We send firefighters over to the U.S. to help it's the same thing. Well, when Australia was on fire, and they showed the koala bear that was getting put out by water. How many of his hearts didn't go out for Australia and go, man, we're going to give anything we can to help these people over there because that's our sister's country? 100% you did. It's you gotta love your neighbor. That's a big part of it. You just absolutely have to. Yep, that doesn't mean you don't pray for them. That's exactly right. I agree with you, Toby Northern. I 100% agree with you. That's the whole thing. We need to everybody. We've Tony Ross hit it on the nail on the head on that. And if y'all hadn't caught his Farm Truck Fridays, they're really good. He does some. He's a preacher. Tony is. A lot of people don't know that, but Tony does some good ministry work on his Farm Truck Fridays, and he's who pointed that out. Let's see. Everybody's talking to everybody. They make the best sausage and biscuits. It's funny that the little country stores always do make the best sausage and biscuits. They really do. I like that. There's a couple of stores I stop around here that if you're ever in Ellijay, Georgia, Biggin's Biscuits are off the chain. They're great, but that's a little far north from us. But we always stop in there and get some biscuits when we go in. Northern. Oh, I always say no. I said northern. I said the same thing. Yes, it's northern. Toby Northern. No R at the end. I do the same thing because my last name's McTire, and everybody and their brother calls me McIntyre. And I'm like, no N, no N. It's just McTire. It's straight up, no McIntyre. But I do the same thing. Lexington, South Carolina. Yeah, now I'm making you hungry. Talking about biscuits. Oh man, I love some sausage biscuits. Now I'm trying to eat keto ish. I still think sweet potatoes should be on keto. They're not, I don't think, but anyway, neither are Fig Newtons. So I'm getting used to this whole keto thing. You know, when somebody's dead wrong, got to say, "Oh, bless your heart." I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story. Uh, Over here, we still have a little bit hate to Germany after the Second World War, but it's also because how they have holiday here, then they expect us to talk German to them. Now, I can understand a little bit of that. No offense to nobody from the north, but my grandmother, we were born and raised here. We've been here since way before the Civil War, and my grandmother was born right around 1900, and she wrote an article in the newspaper in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, and I've still got the article. And anyway, it was talking about how that when she was a little girl, that her daddy told her, he said, "Don't listen to Grandma's stories about the Civil War, and don't hate Yankees just because of what Grandma's saying, because Grandma had went through when all these bad things happened in the war, and she's telling you your opinion." So she said that Atlanta Journal article. She said, and this come out in the 30s. She said, so I decided to forgive the Yankees and give them a fresh start until I could hate them for my own reasons myself, which is completely wrong. You know, but she wrote that on there. And, but at the same time, you know, I've heard the stories passed down. They came in and raped the women. They took all the food. You know, there was a lot of things that took a long time to get over. And that's why a lot of the Southern families, they've been told these stories over and over and over again from their ancestors. But the thing is, that was a long time ago. And there ain't nobody wronged me, and I've tried not to wrong nobody. And I love all people, whether they're from the north or the south. And there's stories on both sides of the war. You got stories from both sides of the war. But there are, you know, those feelings do run deep when you're the ones that have been in that war zone. He says, I think Deep State is squeezing Bill Barr's boys. Probably. Trying to name like Hatmaker. Yeah, he said, I hate people telling me I don't like someone. I like judging them for myself. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the exact same way. And that's another thing. I've got people that are friends of mine from the north that are some of the best human beings God's ever made. I've got friends of mine from Mexico that are some of the best human beings that God's ever made. Same thing about every race or color there is. I've got friends that are some of the best people. And I also know some that are absolutely horrible from every different race, every walk, from north, south. I know some horrible Mexicans. I know horrible people and good people from each group. And that's a lot of people move down here to the South. They don't understand what's going on with Southern people, and they think everybody that talks like me is nice and sweet and wonderful. There's some people that talk just exactly like me and act just exactly like me that will steal the absolute shirt off your back down here, and that is scary. But that does go on. There's people that'll be nice and tell you sweet things, and the whole time they're trying to figure out how to steal your money. And there's a lot of them down here. And that's why in construction, I tell people all the time down here, never give money up front. Never give a whole bunch of. If you're giving money up front, make sure the material's going to be dropped when you deliver the money. Don't just hand over a check of a ton of money, because there's like these swimming pools. Yeah, there's bad apples in every barrel. There sure is. There sure is. Let's see here. Yeah, I do too, Gail. I agree with that. Friend in Rhode Island, Silver Sweet, they're everywhere. They, honest to God, truth are, they are everywhere. And but there's a pool company down here in Georgia, and we do swimming pools. And some of the people were complaining because it's taken 3 and 4 months for their swimming pool to be put up. But the guy that's the swimming pool contractor that I work for, he is very honest, very good guy. He'll get that pool done in 3 months and 4 months, and it'll be ready. People will be swimming. Excellent job, excellent work. People are happy. 5-star reviews on everything. But the customers sometimes are complaining because it's taking a year. Well, there's another company here that will come out and get $50,000 up front on the pools. And then they will dig a hole in the backyard, and they won't come back for 2 years, leaving a mud hole in your backyard. They've asked us to do electrical work for them. I'm not doing electrical work for them because, I just don't want to get involved in all that and have everybody be mad at me. I'm just not going to have it. Bacon and egg for breakfast, steak and veggies for dinner. Nothing else, weight falls off. 20 kg in 2 weeks. Man, that is good, Jonesy. That's awesome. I know Dole. He lives right down the street from me, Toby. No, he don't live in Sonora. He goes to Sonora. Toby Dole lives in Tallapoosa. He lives about maybe 5 miles from me. Anyway, he's a real good guy. I try to surround myself with good people, Ed. I really do. What part of Georgia? I live in Bremen, Georgia. Yep, that's how every war works. Wind's blowing now. Two sides to every story. That's exactly right. History is usually written by the ones that won the war. That's exactly right. I hear you, Angie. Hey, Micro Farmer, how are you? Speaking of northern people that I really like, Micro Farmer's one of them. He's from Connecticut, and he's a fine human being. Okay, thank you there, Ken. I appreciate it. Have to go to Savannah for some work. Yep, I like Savannah. Yeah, that's right, Daddy Duck. That's true. That's true, Angie. That is true. That everybody's not. But you know what? The thing is, if we can remember that, just main thing is love one another, care about one another, look at each other past our differences. I mean, who cares if we're different? Who cares if we, man, I watched this. I got to tell y'all this story. This is pretty good. Man, I watched this thing on National Geographic, and it was, I'm Irish and a Taurus bull. I'm the exact same thing, Colleen. I'm born in May. You know what my mama said about me, Colleen? This is funny. My mama always said this for years. She said Frankie's the nicest boy until he's not, and she's exactly right. That's the exact truth. I'm very nice. I'm very easygoing. I'm 100% a Taurus, and I'm 100% Irish. So I'm kind of like I'm real nice and I'm real friendly, and until all of a sudden the red flag comes down, and then ruin. Yeah, because it's fixing to get bad quick. So anyway, I'm bad about that, but I hardly ever go there. I hardly ever go there. But I had one time Tina tells this funny story about me. Somebody tried to steal my band trailer with all my equipment on it. I had about $10,000 worth of equipment on it, and I chased that truck down and I caught it. Fat as I am, I caught that truck. Anyway, needless to say, they didn't get my trailer. Uh, yes, I have had a pool pop up where it comes out of the ground. Um, yep, I have had that happen. If there's no water in it and the water gets real saturated under the ground, man, that's crazy. A gunite pool. If there's no water in it, it's not heavy and sitting down on the ground, and then the ground underneath it gets real saturated with water, it'll go pop and pop right up out of the ground and crook and go sideways, and then the pool's trash. You can do nothing but dig that thing up. That's all you can do. I've never seen them be able to fix one that was like that. They put water in them and sunk them back down, and they always go back crooked. So it's absolutely horrible. Let's see here. You set time to drop videos. Yep, you can schedule them. I need to start doing that, Vane. Uh, Clint, I'm trying to follow that. Ed, maybe I'm too slow. Oh, okay. Um, have to go by. Hey, Highland Homestead, how are y'all doing? Well, I got a couple of things I want to give away this morning. Speaking of Clint Eastwood, we got a couple of things going. Let me see what time it is. Time we've been going 47 minutes. I'm gonna try to keep this one at an hour. I'm gonna try to 100% keep the shows at an hour. Tina's got the baby asleep, so y'all hang on just a second because I'm gonna go get some stuff. Want to give some stuff away real quick, just a couple of things. And um, anyway, everybody keep talking for just a minute, and I'm gonna go and get what I gotta get. Oh, my foot's asleep. Anybody's foot ever go to sleep when you're trying to walk? I'll be right back. Whoa, my foot's asleep. Doing good. How are you doing this morning? Okay, cool. We've got two things to give away this morning. So, appreciate y'all standing by. Hey, CT, how are y'all doing? They're little bitty things. We're not rich, but we do like to give things away. And so we're definitely giving these away. And yeah, we will ship them overseas because these things don't weigh a lot. If something is very heavy, we can't send it out of the country. But if something's light, we can. We'll go ahead and do that. We sent Jim Timber a T-shirt to Poland, and it cost a little bit, but we were glad to get it to Jim Timber. He won it. And it stinks to not ever be able to be in a competition if you're from out of the country. Trying to keep up with conversation here. Anyway, I'm not even going to keep up with conversation. I love all y'all. Thank y'all for doing it. But speaking of Clint Eastwood, here is a Clint Eastwood doubleheader. It's the Outlaw, Josie Wales, and Pale Rider, which are two excellent movies. If you hadn't seen them, I would 100% recommend these to anybody on the planet. So a lot of y'all probably already got this, but anyway, you can regift it as a Christmas present or something. But anyway, we're going to do a giveaway on this. That's the first thing. Second thing we got is this is cool. And I got this out of a bargain bin, so it was cheap. But it is really cool, and I got two, so I kept me one. But it is a really cool thing to get out of a bargain bin at Dollar Tree. But anyway, small present. But it is a really cool thing. This is Rand Paul's book, and it's Our Prayers, Our President, and Their Prayers. But the cool thing is this is a signed copy. It's from Rand Paul. So maybe worth something one day, who knows. But I got this. So I got these two things if anybody wants it, and we will stick them in there. They're already putting out their numbers. Okay, that's for the Clint Eastwood video. I got a 24, a 10, 1 through 40. Whoever put their numbers up there, put them up there. We're going to go 1 through 40. He called it limbo. What's in limbo? Ed, 17. Okay, cool. We're going to see if we can't figure this out. And we got some Adventures Frankentina t-shirts getting printed up. We're going to be giving some of them away too. And we got some hats and some stickers and stuff. So we'll mail stickers out to everybody, but we're going to be working on the rest of the stuff. Let's see here if I can find that app. Yeah, right here it is. Okay. We got a number. We got 1 to 40. Okay. Let's see here. Everybody got their numbers in? Everybody got their numbers in. Okay. We're going to go now. It's for the Clint Eastwood video. 15. Who got 15? Did anybody get 15? Let's see here. I don't know if anybody got 15. Well, if I could get this to work. Hey, Doyle. Hey, no, I'm not watching all your videos. No, you don't have to watch all my videos either. I'll catch up on your videos, Doyle. Doyle's my neighbor. He's a good guy. But did anybody get 15? I'm trying to see the chat here. Did you get 15? Yeah, you got 18. He's at 15 now. No, I don't think we got a 15. Boone Child hit 15. Boone, that was you. Boone Child, you are the proud winner of a Clint Eastwood movie. So throw your address in our email. I think you already did. But anyway, you are at 15, Boone Child. So let's get the numbers going again. Congratulations, Boone. Boone is a proud winner of a Clint Eastwood afternoon. So anyway, it's a good movie. I really like that movie. So anyway, we're going to do the book now and see who wants to win that. And it's a signed copy. So it's pretty cool. Signed copy of Rand Paul's book. Does anybody want that? If you do, we'll stick it in the mail to you. And anybody can redo it again. So anybody get the numbers up if y'all want to do the next one. And let's see here. We'll do it again. Toby Northern wants that book. Micro Farmer might want that book. Cool. Boom, you can do it again. I don't care. People can win twice on here. It's cool. There's 2. Anybody put your numbers up between 1 and 40. So we're going to do that book. Let's see here. And we're at 55 minutes. 25, 18. Whoever else has got a number. 99. It's between 1 and 40. Roland might not want that book. So, but between 1 and 40. 39. Blue Bike and Doyle must not want that book. He put 99 too. So, let's see here. 5. Okay, I'm going to hit it. So we're going to count to 5 and then that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Ed's hit 7. Fix to say 5. Anybody else? Ed hit 3. Okay, which one is it, Ed? 1, 2, 3. Teresa Jean, Arkansas Pilgrim, 39. Okay, let's see here. Number's 9. Did anybody get a 9? Let's see here. See if anybody hit a 9. Oh, Ed's attention to detail hit a 9, but Ed, you hit like 7 numbers on there. Okay, I didn't tell nobody they couldn't hit 7 numbers on there. So, Ed, we're going to go ahead and everybody hit 7 numbers on there. A bunch of people did. Oh, look at that. Okay, Ed's attention to detail got it because it looks like everybody wrote. You had 2 9s, Blue Bike and Doyle. Anyway, Ed, you are the proud owner of a Ram Hall signature book. So we're going to send that to you. I'll probably just hand deliver that to you because I'm going to see you on Saturday. So I will bring that out to you. I had 989. You win 2 books. Yeah. Hey, I wish I had 2 books. I could probably give you 2 books. I'm sure I can find some. You had 9 first his way. Uh-oh. We've got a controversy here. Let's see here. We got to see what's going on. Ed, you may not be the winner of it. We'll have to go back and check and see if he had. My chat won't go back that far. Okay. We're going to check that. We'll have to check that and see after the thing. So his way had 9 first. The only thing is I don't think his way would lie about it. I just really don't. So anyway, it's a toss-up between Ed and his way. We'll have to check the replay and see who won that. But between one of them won that. So anyway, you won the $1 present for $10 worth of shipping. So congratulations, one of you. Or if we carry it out there, it ain't gonna be $10 for shipping. It'll just have to ride in the car. But anyway, we are meeting up with I don't even know who all's coming now. But there's a bunch of people. Hey, Ed, do you mind listing who all's coming to that thing? Because there's a bunch of people. There's 8 channels, I think, that are going to be meeting up in Warner Robins, Georgia this Saturday. And we're all going to meet at this aircraft museum in Warner Robins to meet Ernie and Ed, which are coming to Georgia. So we're having Ernie Hatmaker and Ed's Attention to Detail are coming on tour to Warner Robins, Georgia, and we're all going to stop in and say hi. So any other channels that would like to meet up, I'm sure that everybody would love to see you there. But we're going to be in Warner Robins, Georgia on Saturday. So it's going to be really cool. Anyway, let's see here. We got new comments, it says. Ed can have it for 6 months. I'll take it for the last 6 months. Oh, y'all gonna get some custody detail. Uh, he said it first. He said, "Okay, his way got the first 9. Um, y'all gonna have a custody fight over the book. That's really cool. Uh, Ed hit 7 first. That's funny. Well, next time we do it, everybody can just pick one number. I didn't say that, so you know we're gonna. He put 12, but anyway, I didn't say that, and the prize wasn't. But it's $1 at the Dollar Tree, so it's not a big prize. But anyway, but I mean, it was cool because it's signed, and I got both copies that they had there, and I figured a signed copy is worth nothing. But man, when you got a signed copy of your book, when you've got a signed copy of your book that ends up at the Dollar Tree, that's not good. Especially when it's talking about prayers, man. That's a good book. Uh, let's see here. Oh, you can't fly out of the country right now. No, I know what you mean. Good morning, Petaway Family Farm. We're fixing to go off the air, but I'm glad to see you. At work, gotta go. Where's Colette Friday? Is she on here? Oh, Lord. I may be in trouble again if she's on here. There's Willett Grove. How you doing this morning, Willett Grove? Good to see you. I got to see if Boss is on here. Because if she's on here, I really got to go. I told her I would be off here in 1 hour, and it's 1 hour and 1 minute. So, anyway, y'all said a prayer for Tina this morning. She's been up with the baby all night. So that's a tough morning for her. So, but anyway, I do appreciate y'all. Thank y'all very much. And y'all just have a good day. We're fixing to get off here because we're going to be on here for 1 hour. I sure do appreciate all y'all stopping by. And we will be getting all of these prizes in the mail Friday morning right after we get through with the Friday morning thing. We should be back on Friday in the morning. I just got to check with Tina and see, but I believe we'll put it on like we did this time before so everybody knows. But anyway, love everybody. Thank you for your time, Australian Radio India. I sure do appreciate it. I appreciate all of y'all. All of y'all are absolutely awesome. And thank y'all so much for spending an hour with us. We love everybody. Y'all some of the greatest people that I've ever met, honestly. Love all of you. And Toby Northern, if I don't have you on, I'm going to go ahead and sub to you when I get off here. So y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all next time. Going to go ahead and end the broadcast. Let's see here if it'll end. Y'all have a great morning.